3 minute to uncover the royal title that everyone seems to misunderstand. For within the intricate web of Britain's aristocracy lies a distinction often overlooked even by those who follow the monarchy most closely, and it is the difference between hereditary honors and life peerages. A subtle yet crucial divide that explains why some royals bear a string of titles, while others appear to shed them at death as though they were garments of ceremony, never meant to be worn again. Hereditary dignities such as the Dukedom of Norfolk or Marlborough cling to bloodlines like ancient heirlooms, passed without interruption to the eldest son or the youngest lawful heir. Their survival proof of centuries of continuity and the unbroken chain that ties family names to estates, lands, and privileges that have outlasted kingdoms themselves, whereas life peerages or created royal titles, bestowed by a sovereignty in recognition of service, devotion, or political necessity, dissolve at the moment of their holder's passing, their dignity vanishing into the crown's possession as quickly as it was given, never to be transmitted to the next generation. To witness this distinction in practice, one need look no further than the late Prince Philip, who captured both traditions in a way rarely seen, for as Prince of Greece and Denmark, he carried with him hereditary titles from Europe's interwoven dynasties, linking him by blood to monarchies scattered across the continent. Yet upon his marriage to the then Princess Elizabeth, and the decision of King George VI to grant him the Dukedom of Edinburgh, he also acquired a created title, a life peerage that was inseparably his until his death, at which point it was reclaimed by the Crown, only to be redistributed decades later by Charles to Prince Edward, showing how the monarchy recycles titles to reflect its evolving priorities. The confusion deepens further when royals collect multiple honors at once, each carrying its own precedence and ceremonial significance, so that a single figure might be styled Duke in one domain, Earl in another, and Baron in yet another, depending on context, tradition, or the geography in which the title is invoked. Even the future monarchs live within this layered complexity, for William is not only Prince of Wales but also Duke of Cornwall and Cambridge, Earl of Strathearn, and Baron Carrickfergus, with each appellation reflecting a piece of Britain's mosaic of regions and heraldic history. To the untrained eye, such abundance of names appears confusing, even redundant. Yet for courtiers, heralds, and scholars, they are signals of allegiance, markers of rank, and echoes of treaties and marriages that forged the United Kingdom as it stands today. At times, the palace deliberately deploys one title over another, underscoring a message of unity, heritage, or respect for local tradition. And in these moments, the monarchy reveals its mastery of symbolism, for to be styled by one title rather than another is not mere etiquette, but a gesture imbued with history's weight. What fascinates observers most is how this system has endured, adjusting to modernity without discarding its medieval roots, and how royals, who already live under the magnifying glass of public life, also carry the invisible burden of living vessels for centuries-old dignities that transcend individual identity. In the end, a title is never simply a name. It is a story, a claim, and a promise. And when one is lost or transferred, the crown itself reminds the world that monarchy is not about individuals, but about the continuum of a dynasty that never allows its threads to unravel.